Okay. First, let me thank everyone for being here. My task force was created on a build it and they will come philosophy. For those targeting our innocent children, however, this is no field of dreams. Instead, it is a nightmare for them. What is surprising to me, as you all know, after all of the times that I've met with you and I've told them that we wish them to be out of the county, that when you look into your computer, my face may be at the very opposite side. And they still continue to create work for us. In one instance, we had one of the people text, "Are you Pickell? Are you Ghost?" And they still are one of our alumni now. One of the defendants, and because of his daughter, I won't mention which one of our defendants dropped his 13-year-old daughter off at volleyball practice and came to us to have sex with a 13-year-old. We want this to end, but there doesn't seem like there will be an end to it. They just keep coming, and the numbers out there are surprising to me. And what my real fear is that somewhere out there may be a Jeffrey Dahmer. And, that would be horrific. And I pray not that we don't have a Jeffrey Dahmer out there or a Jeffrey Dahmer that we've come into contact with. But that's what this is all about. It's about protecting our innocent children, vulnerable children. And when we talk about a field of dreams, we would like to make it a field of dreams for our innocent children. But it appears that these predators are going to continue they just keep coming. There's not much more that I could say except that, we're going to continue this operation. We're going to continue to be out there, and I'm giving warning to everyone. And I'll give it one more time. When you look into your computer and you think no one is looking at you, look again, because you may see Pickell or Ghost in the other end of that computer. And if you think we're out there, we are out there. Thank you.
Can you speak to, do any of these people, the 12, have criminal records?
Yeah, one of them has a domestic violence, which was a little concerning to me, and I think, was he the one, Bill, that came with the gun or the knife?
He's not sure.
He's not, okay. And then, of course, there are some for petty offenses, but I think one was for drugs. A couple of drug charges on him, but nothing that would indicate that, violent records or anything like that. You can see this one here. It's we released them pending further investigation. There's a little bit more to do on that one. But, you see the money here, coming with their money. None of them are what you would call gainfully employed. I mean, they're cleaners, pool cleaners. One guy came thinking he could have a 13 or 14-year-old girl by providing her with alcohol, and that would be the payment for it. One guy came in a red thong. Another guy came in women's hose. And I think it's the perverseness, how perverse these people are. It's just, even when we tell them we're coming and they suspect we're there, they still come, and it's just shocking to me that, they would even do this. I don't have anything else unless you have questions.
There are 12 more.
Yes.
So we're
We have a
upwards
total.
of,
We have a total of 48 defendants in just a little over 4 months. About in a 4-month period, we have 48 defendants on a number of charges, a number of counts, well over 100.
does that shock you at all? How many people?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know, it's what even shocks me more is as I'm telling you. I mean, they even during the time when they're driving to meet the 13 or the 14-year-old girl, they say, "Is that you, Pickell? Is that you, Ghost?" And they still come. I mean, that's the perversion and the sickness. It's just overwhelming. And when I look at that, I say, no, that's not surprising. We're going to build on this. You're going to see, I think, as we get into this and as we expand where we're going, that there'll be a considerable number of others that, you know, and it's so, the perverseness of it is just, that's what's surprising to me. You know, fathers dropping off a 13-year-old daughter at a volleyball practice and then going to have sex with somebody else's 13-year-old daughter. I mean, it's hard to understand that. You look around at all of the people that have been arrested here, and, you know, all of the lawyers, you know, they're all doing what lawyers do. They're filing motions for entrapment or whatever the case may be. But the fact remains, you know, this is a serious problem in our community. And as I said, it's certainly not a field of dreams for these defendants. It's going to be a nightmare by the time they finish.